Here in the heart of Dakar, Senegal, are the premises of the IAM School, the African Management Institute. Hassan Yola, a 22-year-old Cameroonian, is one of the 10 competition winners for the first training course in 2D and 3D animation offered by the ACPCultures Programme. His passion for animation and drawing led him to the Fine Art School in Yaoundé. He has been in Dakar for the past 3 months, soaking up all he can from a training course that is a one-of-a-kind in Africa.
If I told you that I didn't know anything before, I would be lying. With computers and the internet, you can get information and have an overall notion of what drawing is about. But what I have learned here is to apply this knowledge. I had quite a broad understanding, but you learn an academic approach here. We learn to apply the techniques.
The lessons are held in this air-conditioned room, equipped with state-of-the-art material, specially adapted to training. All 10 students are from 7 ACP nations like Hassan.
I've already done 3D before, but didn't have the foundation I needed. There are rules to respect that I didn't know about, like perspective, getting the right proportions for the human body and its development.
The fees are waived and the students are fed and lodged during the 2-year course. The teaching is part of the EU-funded ACPCultures Programme. The deadline for applications was in March of last year, and the organisers were left with the unenviable task of selecting the top 10 candidates from among 400 hopefuls.
We wanted to take motivated people with quite a high level. In fact, we were looking for candidates that had already created works and people that want to draw and do animation.
I was very happy because I'd been looking for an animation school for a long time, and the major schools are in Europe. It's a great chance to work here in Africa with young people.
From the latest Walt Disney films to TV show opening credits and commercials, 2D and 3D animation has gained a firm foothold in the audiovisual world with annual turnover of several $100 billion. So where did the idea of teaching young African artists to use 2D and 3D animation come from?
This project came about because there was a need that wasn't being filled. Because with our own productions, the Business Africa and Initiative Africa TV programs, we need talented people to create 2D and 3D graphics, etc.
Malik Faye Diagne is the course tutor for the 10 students. Working sessions and discussions get straight to the point and are very rigorous, the very qualities that the teacher aims to instill in his young protégés.
Ils apprennent essentiellement là en ce moment, ils sont en phase de dessin, tout ce qui est dessin académique.
At the moment, they are basically learning an academic approach to drawing, with the creation of characters, their environment, and the rhythm of animation. After, they will move on to digital.
Après, ils seront en phase de digital, si on veut, très numérique. En plus, il y a ce qu'on appelle la phase logicielle.
There is also what we call the software stage, with the technical application of 3D computer graphics software, software for 2D images. At the end of the course, they will have 1 or even 2 graduation films, demonstrating everything they have learned.
Un film de diplôme, au moins 2 par exemple, 2 films de diplôme qui vont résumer en quelque sorte tout ce qu'ils ont appris.
At the training centre's facilities, there are regular sessions presenting and commenting drawings and other creative works. This is when the tutors make sure everyone is on course.
We also decided to fast-track them to a higher level each year. Once the skills are acquired, we say, now go off and make short films, individually or in teams.
Mustafa Guirassi, the Institute's Director General, addresses the students at a press conference.
We will not be teaching the 10 students here, we will be teaching 100, 1,000. We have to make this training course a permanent fixture, and we may be calling on you to be tomorrow's teachers. A lot is at stake. The image people will have of Africa tomorrow depends on you. Our cultural competitiveness depends on you. Our cultural industries need to be competitive.
Mamadou Baal, the former Director General of the Senegalese national television channel, is all too aware that where animation studios are concerned, a lot of catching up needs to be done.
When we contacted the European Union, they were surprised to learn that when our children come back from school at 5 p.m., they sit in front of the TV, watching cartoons made in France, Japan, and the USA. The cultural content of these cartoons has no connections with their daily lives.
Some of the students already have outlines for 3D animated films. Draman, for example, has made a film called Les Frappeurs, and Florent made Mon si beau village, or My Beautiful Village.
When I was writing the scenario, I wanted to talk about emigration. I wanted to talk about all the chances we have here in Africa. Rather than going to Europe to succeed professionally, I wanted to show that you can also build that with what little we have here. Often we overlook what we actually have here. We also think everywhere else is paradise.
In other words, they have all come to the training course with great expectations of the future, of working for advertising agencies, television companies, feature film production companies, and some even dream of setting up their own studios. Their course director is confident that such ambitions are within the reach of the programme's 3D students, and that there is a place for Africa in the world of 3D animation.
Our students are talented, motivated, and hardworking.